This is Mormon to Marley with Jeff and Michelle. I would be Jeff, and this person over here would be Michelle. Lo, these many years.
Just celebrated, 31 years of eternal bliss?
Yeah.
Celestial.
Temporal marriage.
It's not celestial anymore. It's more like telestial bliss. Eternal marriage.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's been a while since we've gotten together to say we should record some thoughts.
Because they're so important.
Because they are so important to so many people.
For posterity.
We just do it for us. We don't really give a shit. Here's the deal.
We're in the basement studios.
Tonight, I feel like we're going to complain a lot.
Cliche International, so that's, yeah.
Don't we? All we do is complain?
Well, I feel like airing grievances, I mean, it's a real thing. People like to do it. That's why it's included in comedy and Seinfeld. It's different.
Yeah, people like to hear other people say, here's my problem. No, they do. Dude.
When? If not you, who?
Right. I like listening to people say, here's my problem. I'm like, well, fucking lay it on me.
You're in the nest of trust.
Yeah.
Like in Step Brothers.
Nest of trust.
Trust tree.
Trust tree.
Sorry. Wasn't it?
We always go with Stick Figure at the beginning. Dreamland.
They're a safe place.
From their burial ground.
Stick Figure is kicking it right on tour now.
Fucking good.
There's not enough time for Stick Figure in my daily life ever. Last night we went to a concert and I was talking with a total stranger who I made friends with. Like in elementary school. I met someone and we were talking about that last night.
About
favorite bands. That I'm an everyday
that you listen to every day.
Listener.
Stick Figure.
Yeah, for her it was Dirty Heads. So.
Dirty Heads. Yeah, we went and saw Dirty Heads last night and listen to this lineup. They had Article Sound System, which is good. Really good.
Put on my Reggae Rise Up of Utah.
Right.
At the Rio Tinto Stadium.
Oh, okay. Just hold that thought. And then Tribal Seeds.
Tribal Seeds was...
Soja.
Then Soja.
I'm not big on the Soja.
Recent Grammy winners.
Yeah, recent. Right. Yes.
They're going to be touting that.
Yeah,
for sure. They mentioned it last night.
And then headlining was Dirty Heads, who we had seen brief snippets of at different shows.
We've definitely seen them a few times.
Yeah.
We usually aren't staying full time.
No.
You just miss them for sure.
I do not.
Even though they're on my playlist.
Listen, I've seen them, and I've had the opinion I've had because I know what I heard, and I thought it's not bad. But it's not as if I'm going to leave a stage where I want to see like an Ayaterra or the Movement to go see Dirty Heads.
I've let you sway me over these many years. I've let you and your patriarchy kind of govern what we do. And no, I've just been a follower. It's not bad for you. I mean, I'm saying it's bad. It's my bad. I was a follower.
But it doesn't always have to be about some powerful bullshit.
Oh, God. Well, it does
That's
actually.
New Age shit.
No, Jeff. It actually is what happens. When I'm groomed to be a wife who does not do anything contentious say anything contentious. By the way, not only do we have Marley and reggae to talk about, when I say Marley, reggae to talk about, we also have Mormonism. So I know you don't like the fact that I bring in Mormonism, but listen, that was our life for 45 years.
It was.
So
Don't say that. That's not true. It's just I think sometimes subject matter gets minutia. It's like
minutia.
It gets feels like minutia.
Every day.
Sorry, I've been just so you and I know I've had maybe a couple of
maybe your verbiage won't be grammatically correct.
So I'm a little loose tongued.
But you're supposedly in a pattern of a holding pattern with the.
I want to hear something new that shakes me to the core about this Mormon thing. I think we've been shooken to the core, and that's why we left. Shaken to the core, and that's why we left. And sometimes I'm like,
let's get back to the reggae.
Yeah. So Dirty Heads. So it was a rough get there for us. I don't know if we want to go into it because we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, Soja was before Dirty Heads. And this was just last night.
This was last night. Yeah, this was
So it's fresh.
A Wednesday night in Salt Lake City for those people that want to really party here in Utah.
Yeah, let's
do Wednesday.
Let's forget talking about Cali.
Music started at 5.
We're just going to go straight into it. We're going to talk about Rio Tinto. We're going to talk about SLC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Music started at 5.
Doors at 4.
And now wait a minute. A Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Music starts.
Doors at 4.
Doors at 4.
On a Wednesday.
So I'm going to need to take off lunch.
Midweek. for
blow a few hours just to get in line to see Article Sound System was first.
Yeah, and if you like, if you're into
put Soja
reggae,
first.
like if you're into American reggae, like Cali, whatever the vibe is.
The reggae.
Yeah, if you're into it.
Sorry, that was it.
Then
reggae. If you like reggae, you'll like this stuff.
Yeah, then you. Oh God, I've already lost my train of thought.
About Article Sound System.
Then you know who all these people are. Article Sound System, up and coming.
So
reggae
they're a female-fronted band.
Seeds. Yeah.
Very, very. I always hate to throw out comparisons because I'm not comparing. I'm just giving jumping off points for context. But am I loud? I'm going to turn you down. Thank you. You gave me the hands down signal. Hold on. Let me turn it all the way. Okay, that's not me. I'm number 1. I turn myself up in the very beginning.
Are you really doing this right now?
Yeah, sorry.
Like you're making that choice.
So the female...
just stop and just...
But they're a female-fronted band, Article Sound System, which is awesome because we need that in reggae. Kind of no doubt.
Did you just burp?
Like no doubt. It was a half lip smack, half burp.
It was gross.
It was a burp smack.
I know you right now so well after 31 years, and I told me this is 40. Yeah, this is 40.
Yeah.
I want to just. Can you stop breathing? Can you just go? Yeah. Can you just stop everything?
So, but they're really good. Kind of reminds you of No Doubt. It's kind of that thing going on.
Yeah. Article Sound System.
They're terrific, though. But I wish they were already. They're so new on the scene that
they're always the first spot. They're always the first billing, the first spot.
Never get there.
And we've struggled to see them a
Multiple
couple times now.
Twice.
Because they're
Cali Roots, we missed them all together. We were walking to the gate as they were doing "Kiss My Ass" or something.
We heard, we heard the last couple songs of Article Sound System as we were walking up to the gates of Cali Roots Reggae Festival in Monterey.
Just a total fail on getting there. And we wanted to see them, but that first night. So we haven't done one of these since Cali Roots, but we're getting off track because we were talking about last night. Anyhow.
It's okay to talk. We're going to talk. We're going to go ahead and dive into it. Okay. And we're going to go into all of last night. It's fresh on our minds. Okay. Fuck Cali Roots in May. Seven Lions at Red Rocks. We'll talk about that. But right now it's fresh on our minds. And we're going to talk about Rio Tinto Stadium and all the things that went on there. Now they changed. This is Salt Lake City, people. Okay, there's quite a reggae scene.
There is because Reggae Rise Up, the company that puts on the festivals and promotions, they're based here in Salt Lake, which is lucky for us because it's built a really healthy reggae scene here. I mean, it's every band that comes through here. I can tell they're legitimately blown away at the crowds they have here.
Yeah, although it didn't seem like it was sold out last night, but there was definitely room. There was definitely room for us to use our collapsible chairs for sure.
Well, you're not able to bring those in.
No.
That's a violation.
So here's what they changed at our venue. They changed the entrance, and they changed. Yeah.
Let's establish Rio Tinto, which is a soccer stadium. We're speaking very specifically now about Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City, in a suburb in Sandy, Utah, has Rio Tinto Major League Soccer Stadium.
Where
the Real team plays. Well, they have a venue that sets up outside the stadium, so you're not on the field where they play. No. You're not even in where you sit.
No.
You're outside the venue, kind of in a... They have AstroTurf. It's nice. It's a nice place.
Like a meet and greet area.
Yeah, but it's like where the vendors are. They set up the stage out there so that you're not going in the stadium.
Yeah.
So we've been there a few times, and here are let's just lay down the major problems. There are always concerts that start at 5 o'clock.
Oh, that's number one for sure.
They're an early in, early out venue.
Oh, yeah, you've got to shut down at bedtime because we've got work in the morning.
You have work in the morning, and you're going to Rio Tinto to put up with their bullshit. Now, here's how it works.
Now, hold on a second.
Here's how it works.
Okay.
You're going to take a half a day off work because it's going to start early. Because they are efficient and in and out and in bed like
early
reasonable
to bed,
fucking people. Then
makes the Mormons healthy and wise. Wealthy. I forgot wealthy.
Well, Rio Tinto, to be fair, is an international mining company.
Oh, let's not get into
mountains of their beauty.
Yeah, let's not get into Rio Tinto's accolades across the globe.
So they're not a Mormon thing, but Mormon people work there for sure. Here's the deal. So it's always an early concert, which last night was. Music started at 5, and it's on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
I mean, we work.
I mean, it's summer, but we're not all...
Jesus Christ. We're not all teachers like you.
Graduates.
Yeah, right.
Or,
you have no
like
problem.
18. Yeah.
So that's okay. That's, whatever.
Yeah, it's a vibe pill.
Okay.
And there's kids.
So,
all ages. Sorry, we've done it before, too.
So you got to get there, you park. Well,
too many kids.
The parking went well. We found a spot. We were close. The problem is I sat my phone down.
No, the parking was a fail.
Listen to me.
I know you did.
We're going to go fast. Hit the highlights. I sat
this is a low light. Last night, this is
a low light. But I meant a highlight of the bullshit. I sat my phone that had our tickets on it and everything on the top of our vehicle when we left the car.
What's that sound?
Am I loud? I don't know. What's that?
What's that sound?
I don't know. It's recording. I don't know. Air conditioning? What's the sound? Is it
like you have something on.
Everything's turned way down.
No, baby.
Okay. I can't hear it. Okay.
Well, there's an ocean wave or something like air.
It's probably our air conditioning. The vent's right above us.
In the basement studios?
Yeah, we don't do this professionally. We have a couple of Shure microphones.
Well, do we need to call the management company?
Probably.
Hold on. Just a minute.
It's outside. It's beyond
God,
our
that's
control.
Our AC, man.
So working hard. It's summertime.
Yeah,
so anyway, so here we are. We park. I sit my phone on top of the car as I'm.
Well, you were so tightly wound up, and so.
All right, stop. I'm not getting into all that.
I know you never like to, do you?
Bait me in on
no one's baiting
microphone.
anything, sweetheart. You're using language
that
is not healthy.
New age word, healthy. I hate this. It's a healthy love. Oh, stop. I'm just kidding. So anyway, I sit my phone on the car because I'm trying to put like liquor in my pants and different. I'm kidding, but I put it there to situate my bag that I was bringing in, right? That had all of our stuff in it, and I left it there.
You can say
so. Check this out. So we get to the venue.
Oh, you're just gonna.
No, we go to the front gate, right? We're panicked because we're late. Article sound system's playing. And I go to get our tickets out, which are on my phone, and I can't find my phone.
It was a long walk to the gate.
And it was quite a walk.
Because the entrance to Rio Tinto changed from last summer.
The entrance, yeah. They went around.
So
we had to walk
much
around.
Longer walk.
It was a much longer walk. We had envisioned, yeah, right.
Because of the entrance change.
So now, immediately, I flop sweat.
No,
I start
immediately. Here's what you do immediately. Do.
All right.
You immediately start
you want to drag me into
taking your hatred of yourself out on me.
Well, I'm mad that I failed this. So I run back to the car.
Then I walk the brunt of your anger and frustration.
I walk fast back to the car because I think, well, I just charged my phone in the car. It's got to be there. Or I dropped it or something. Well, the problem is I'm wearing these sandals that don't
Walmart.
rub right.
Let's just say it, Walmart.
I think they're Target.
Okay.
They're one step up.
Okay.
Hey, come on. No, Target.
I'd say Target's more
At
than one step
53,
up.
I deserve Target.
It's more than one step up.
So it rubs me to where now I've got a blister on my toes.
The first time you went back
first time? No, but
you
it's
were gone so long.
No, listen. But it's where you know you're going to have one. It's like, I'm fucked already.
And here's what we were fucked already, because Article Sound System was finishing up their set by now. They only played, by the way, they only played like 5. I don't even know if they played 5 songs. It was like so short. It was so
well, because short. They had 4 bands. Article Sound System first, Tribal Seeds, Soja, then Dirty Heads, and it's supposed to end at 11, start at 5.
Our 5 o'clock, we were walking up when they first started singing, but we were outside the venue. And so within the first 2 songs they sang, we realized
dealing with the fact the phone's
that we're going to miss their entire set because you had to go back to the car.
So I go back to the phone
for the tickets.
Or for the phone, and I'm looking all inside the car. I can't find it anywhere.
This is really a detailed story.
I come back to you, and I'm flabbergasted. Don't have my phone. Had it in the car charging it, but now I don't have it.
After like 25 minutes, you finally come back. They had finished their set. When you came back, they had finished their set.
So by then, we had thought, let's ask a worker there if they can just find their tickets online.
Yes, we did. For the second time in a row, let's just recap.
Please.
For the second time in a row at festivals, we have missed Article Sound System because they play first.
Yeah,
because they are up and coming still. They need to get to the spot later.
But they should be. They're already that big.
Yeah.
They're already big.
Yeah. This is what we need, Article Sound System.
But they're not billing big.
I feel like you have the crowd and the supporters
they do.
that would want to see you
later
in the evening.
Like when I can get there without fucking panic.
Yeah, I mean we're working
Jesus
folks.
Christ,
yeah,
I'm
we are working for
the.
Sorry, Josh Swain, we are working for the living for the weekend or whatever. Yes, we are. But in this case, we were living for Wednesday Eve at Rio Tinto
at 5 o'clock.
Well, doors at 4, so it's like we're thinking, oh my god, I gotta get off for this.
I got off work 4. We got there at like 4:55.
Listen, a lot of people at these reggae concerts, I'm just gonna let you in on a little secret. Some of them do have money. There's definitely were some money last night.
Yeah, but
most folks we're just working folks.
We're just working people.
We're just
That's what's
making ends meet from paycheck to paycheck.
Which makes the later part that we're going to talk about even worse. But okay, so I come back to the gate and I tell you I can't find my phone.
We're
fucked.
Yeah.
I'm using my hands.
I'm doing
the accordion move.
You are the accordion move. Yeah.
And we finally asked the workers, "Can you find our tickets online and get us in?" Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll deal with my lost phone later.
Yeah.
But really, it's not because I'll think about it the whole time.
Yeah. For sure.
Well,
the night was already kind of.
They do help us,
up.
and they do find our tickets, and they do get us in. The problem is, we brought collapsible chairs that we use at every festival.
Well, not every. We've just
and
used
most
the Cali
concerts,
Roots in Monterey last month.
We use chairs at most concerts of some sort. So we bring in these collapsible. They collapse to a round 10-inch round disc.
Oh yeah.
But they open like 18 inches and lock in place, so it's a cylinder that opens up like an accordion and locks in place, and you can sit on it. It's out of the way.
If they're allowed. But we could not find online also Rio Tinto in Sandy, Utah.
Rio Tinto is the fucking...
We could not find a definitive list of
what you
permissible or non-permissible. And we spent a lot of time looking, and we couldn't tell if what we found was for the stadium for soccer games, or if it was the permissible items for
what are we looking
Reggae
at?
Rise Up concerts
All
that are
they
held
had was
outside
what you can bring into the soccer game, and it was tailored
so we didn't
to
know.
what... No, but listen, here's what's worse. It's tailored to what Major League Soccer says you can bring.
Exactly.
So it's not even Rio Tinto. Now it's Major League Soccer. We're 3 removed from what you can or can't bring in.
Where is the actual FAQ page on Reggae Rise Up's concerts at Rio Tinto Stadium?
Oh, they probably have one. Someone will say it's right here.
Maybe, but we did spend some
we're
time
not
looking
morons.
though.
We look.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here's the deal. So they get us in, but now we get the person
flagged.
checking our bags, right? And they check you as if you're going to have
have
an anal search. We are going in the ass to see if you've brought in some grenade.
Not on your bodies though. They didn't. We never had anyone pat us down last night.
No, but they're going to go through everything that is detected. That's true. No one patted us. Okay, let's be fair. That's true. But I felt like mentally it was.
Because they have these beefy guards standing, beefy security guys. really beefy, was standing right there at the gate. And I mean, we could not go any further. It was the big kibosh on the collapsible chairs.
You're not bringing the chairs in.
No, that was a no. Unless you're ADA. And I'm like, I'm not ADA. There's a gray area between ADA and
just being
18
older.
Year-old
I'm 53.
That can bop around.
Yeah.
We're just older.
Yeah, fuck off.
And we need a place to sit. So we were told that we were not going to be allowed to bring these collapsible chairs in after we had already been like waiting 45 minutes at the gate to like get in, get the,
because of
the
my
tickets. Because now tribal seats has started.
Yeah, we missed our. I mean,
tribal seats has begun, and we really wanted to see tribal seats because there's a new singer that's kind of temporary, or we're not filling in for the original singer, Steve.
Something I forget his name.
Of tribal seats is taking a break. Haven't
really
personal
reasons.
Personal
who knows?
reasons.
I don't know.
And we wanted to check out the lead singer because
what's it going to be like?
We
like tribal seats.
We saw tribal seats at Cali Roots in Monterey last month.
Oh, that's
so
true.
we did see them perform at Cali Roots just 1 month ago. Yes, we did.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Yes, we did. It was at the other, not the bowl.
Yeah, the Vibe stage.
Yeah.
Or no.
And he was really energetic.
I
think he's
good.
Was a backup singer or something, worked with Chronics.
For Chronics.
Of some kind. And so that now he's filling in with the tribal seats. And so in Cali Roots last month.
Do we just want to stay on Rio Tinto?
We thought they were okay. Well, I'm coming back to that. We saw them. We thought they were okay.
So
but
we
I was
wanted
like,
to see
not. So I wasn't convinced, though.
Yeah.
But so we wanted to see him again.
Yeah, we were dying to see him.
Different
because we thought that might be
situation.
Good. Yeah, right. Yeah. With this replacement.
Well, they started, and we were still outside trying to get in because our collapsible chairs were not appropriate.
So I had already gotten in, and I saw that they weren't going to let your chairs in.
The beefy
security
security guard.
And said to the security guard that acted like there's a rule that cannot be goddamn adjusted for anybody. No reason.
No, your back went out. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck off.
You got a hip replacement.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. So I said to him real quick and frustrated, so I got to run these back to the car. He goes, yeah. I said, so I just grabbed them and I went back to the car because I thought I'll look for my phone again. Got back out the phone.
So I was arguing with him, and I'm like, you really need to improve this venue. People need a place to sit if that are older, and you cannot.
But he had already pegged you as the problem.
I'm just the definitely, the Karen, whatever. I was speaking out loud just to people going, I don't.
This place sucks.
I don't back down.
If you can't bring in a non-evasive chair to sit on in the back, you've got
get a hard-on for whatever rules that you want to enforce.
I'm against it immediately.
The guy, he was, again, this, like, hard as a rock, hot shot. The security
works
dude.
Out. Fuck off.
I was just like, this is bullshit because, there's people need a place to sit, and we paid money for in your venue. They need to be, it needs to be improved.
To be here. We're not bringing
then
in
he
stuff
tries to tell me how much seating that they've got at this
30
venue.
chairs or more.
Nope, he said 300.
No, 300.
Yeah.
In the
and
area that's not near where
he motioned to where that was. Well, okay. Hot shot. Yeah. So you're basically telling me that if you want to sit your ass down for whatever reason.
Yeah, any reason.
You've got to go to basically like a separate part of the venue that's
got a wall between you and the fucking stage.
Between you and the stage, and then
you're sitting in an area where the food trucks are.
You're basically
you can't even see it.
You've got a dunce hat in the corner, basically.
Fuck. This guy's out of touch, bro.
You are the black sheep or whatever the correct phrasing is.
I'm so against Rio Tinto Stadium, dude. I can't tell you.
No, that's not going to work. No.
And
But nice try, dude. Nice try.
So he tells you this, so I run him back to the car.
Mr. Beefcake.
Yeah.
And just the way he flexed his arms and
listen though. Was there a part of you that was kind of turned on by it afterwards? You thought he's kind of hot though.
No.
Oh, you were just pissed off.
No, I was just pissed off.
You just want to kick him in.
I mean, if we had sex of any kind, it would be like, I want to kill you sex. Yeah. Like someone
that could be fun too. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I ran back to the car and yada yada yada.
There's another 20 minutes.
Putting the chair. I know it was, but do you know what happened? Is I looked under the car and I saw an oil spot that looked rectangular, and I told the kid working there, I said, "Hey, dude, like I'm too big to get on the ground. Can you look under the car? I think I dropped my phone in there." And he looks and he goes, "Dude, it's an oil spot," and it was. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
That's embarrassing.
No.
That's
it
a
wasn't.
low point.
No,
for
I
sure.
played it well. I said, "Dude, thanks for helping me. I'm sorry. I thought it was maybe that."
He's
sorry.
probably like, no, he's older man asking me to bend down.
He understood. Can you bend down and let me get a photo?
Why is this
I might shoot video.
Asking me to bend down.
Yes.
Oh God.
You're creepy.
No, why'd you tell me the story? I didn't even know this.
So I had him look under the car. Well, because I was like, dude, I can't.
You're blind. Did you tell me I have my glasses?
Yeah, no, my glasses. I was flop sweating. I'm nervous. I'm fucked.
God, you didn't tell me this part of the story. I'm just saying this for the first time right now.
So no, it's not it. So I shut the doors and I say, well, that's it. Well, I step up on the sidewalk and I just happen to catch in my eye a black spot on the car. And I looked up on the top where the tailgate opens and there's my phone. And I'm like, you're fucking kidding me.
Tender mercy.
I sat my phone there when I was,
Did you say
adjusting
prayer?
everything.
Did you say a prayer today?
I thank the Lord.
Like a quiet prayer to yourself?
I touched my garment spots and said, thank you.
Ew.
Which
garment spots did you touch? Did they get wet?
That's being
Did they get wet?
Don't do that. No, I did. I said I did give thanks, but then I hurried back, and by about halfway there, my toes blistered up off the ridge on the cheap sandals I wear.
Walmart.
And Target.
And that's right.
They're
because we can do better.
George is Walmart's brand. I forget Target is like, it's got two names. It's like William Bradford. But it's still cheap.
Kids one.
I forget what it's called.
Is, like Sam and Luca or something.
Some bullshit. Yeah. Some tries to make it sound nice, but it's like, dude, come on. We're at a big box store. So I know that I'm screwed with the sandals, so now I'm thinking, now I got to put up with beyond tribal seeds a few hours sitting there. Yeah, and I can hear them, they're doing aroma, and I'm just shooting myself.
I was vibing by myself inside the gates, but I had to stay close by the front.
Yeah, because you went in.
Because you didn't have your phone, and so I knew I couldn't call
but
you.
I
Although
did
I did
call.
try. I did try.
You did try.
But it was after like a 30-minute. I was like, I was just enjoying tribal seats by myself. I was already totally elevated with just good, wooziness, probably, and was totally into tribal seats. I was like, this sounds so good. I'm so glad we saw them again. Because this time it seemed to me.
Yeah, we'll get back to Rio Tinto.
Natural.
We'll get back to Rio Tinto.
Fuck Rio Tinto.
I know.
They leave the lights on all night. They have. What about? Are we even going to get into the bodyguards?
We will.
The nerds.
Yes.
That were walking around the crowd.
The crowd, like they're going to kick someone's ass, looking
left
for
right,
any wrongdoing.
Up and down, left and right, scanning and scanning and
Get
scanning and scanning
real,
and judging and scanning and judging and scanning and smirking and there's just
who's doing something out of our rule set? It's so authoritarian.
The way they walked while they clenched their arms to show their muscles and looked all tough and serious as they walked through the crowd, dudes.
This is tribal seeds.
You obviously don't know what.
Listen to this groove. Simple little 4/4.
Oh God, I love this. I eat this up. Listen to me right now. If they're at Vegas, Rise Up Vegas in October, I already want to go through the Stick. Stick's going to be there. I already want to do that. We got to get tickets.
Here's my thing. This fill-in singer, who was apparently a backup singer for Chronics, I'm repeating what I heard from you.
And that's,
so I don't even know.
Secondhand information. Too,
okay, that's okay. No one's holding us to that. He's good, dude.
Yep.
I was like, he can stay kind of I hate to say that, but
it's definitely not the same sound.
It's not the same.
The voice is not the same.
No, listen.
I want to hear this voice.
This is the original. This is the recorded.
Yeah. I mean, please come.
But
heal yourself,
he's fucking
body
good,
and mind,
dude.
and then return to us. Please, we will appreciate. We promise to appreciate you more. Please look and see what his name is, Steve. I'm saying the lead singer
you
of
look it
Tribal
up while I
Seeds.
vamp. I'll talk.
Well,
Because I got more to say. You look up who the singer's filling in for Tribal. He's great.
We've got fans out there that, we appreciate the new singer, but we also miss. There's no sound like yours. We'll appreciate you more. We didn't appreciate. I didn't appreciate them
because I had forgotten my phone. We were off kilter emotionally. You were dying of thirst, and I had to go get water, and we were pissed at
Lack
each
of
other.
communication.
And we missed the whole Tribal Seeds, but we didn't miss it because I was listening the whole time and I was drawn to it. They were so good and tight. Shit, dude. Let me tell you, they sounded great, man.
Yep.
It sounded just like this, but better.
Yeah, I'm right. See, singer, Steven.
Steven.
I'm right.
Good, babe. Yeah, okay.
Just bump it up.
All right. Anyway,
Hobo Brothers.
point is, we did see Tribal Seeds. We weren't that late. We were in by then, and we did hear Aroma, and I was like, yeah, we did. We were standing there for
But
a
it was
while.
like we were just barely in it.
But we were barely mentally in.
Oh,
I was barely processing. But I was processing Aroma. I'm like, this is Aroma, right? Mm-hmm. This is a great song.
I wasn't in the right state of mind.
Tribal Seeds is good, man. That's a band everybody should see. Yeah. Them and Article Sound System, the two starting bands. So they wouldn't allow our chairs in. It states nowhere about that. We couldn't find
what you could bring in.
But here's my point. Reggae Rise Up, the organization, they're wrong for teaming up with this corporation, dude. This stands against everything.
In our humble opinions.
Well, yes, but I'll give you my argument, which makes it not an opinion. It makes it fact.
Always back up those arguments. Go ahead, baby.
Rio Tinto is a company that is against everything fucking reggae stands for. Don't team up with them. I don't care what the venue could be, would be, should
read some
be.
Pretty shitty stuff about.
Just fuck it. Go find a farmland somewhere of a person that goes, hey, I like reggae.
Yes, here's the idea number 53.
We'll all step up and pay for it, and we'll create a reggae venue for ourselves that does what we want and treats it the way we want.
Yeah, so what we're looking for is someone in Utah or surrounding
Rio
that
Tinto.
owns some land that has a farm of some sort. They're wanting. Wouldn't it be a good place to host
30 acres,
reggae,
25 acres. You got parking, you got venue space, and then you say, hey, we're going to take investors in this so we can buy the insurance, the security. We're going to have all the necessary things and things filed, but it's going to run like reggae should run, which is very limited getting in bullshit. You bring in what you want, you lay your blankets down. Yeah, we put a line where you can have blankets and chairs because you don't want to be in the front row on a goddamn
There's
chair.
Some order.
I get it.
There's some
rules,
basic order, common sense.
Not Rio Tinto.
And
so they have these two. So check this out. So about when Soja's playing. So Soja was after Tribal Seeds. I'm not a big Soja guy. Whatever, they're cool, I guess. I don't really care. They're not my thing. But Soja's playing. And here come these two fucking bald old guys that are kind of built, that think they're some shit at a concert with a bunch of people. They're thinking back in the 70s. Like, hey, I'm at a Joe Walsh concert. I'm going to walk through this crowd and look for people to beat the fuck up. These guys were so out of place and they look like angry fucking like ultimate Gestapo walking around looking for someone to kick ass on. Like as the guy walked by, kind of, he jerked his shoulder like, oh, I gotta stretch out my lats from the workout I did this morning. It's like, dude, this is a reggae show.
Yeah, you could just literally look in their eyes.
There's children.
Read.
There's children.
They were
There's
trying so desperately to make. I know why. I get why. I get why they were being so strict. I get why they're coming at it from an angle of, we're going to do, 100% every rule in the book, so this runs perfectly, so that there's nothing on my watch. There's no mass shooting on my watch. They're trying so hard.
I got news. It's reggae. People are going to smoke pot. They're going to bring weed in. They're going to do things, but they're not looking to riot. They're not looking to break things up. They're just being nice. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's a defensive standpoint from the get-go. So it's defensive. You feel and you see the defensiveness and the uptight nature.
Like not on my watch. You said it perfectly. That's right, not on my watch.
And so they're trying to be, and that's part of the culture here, babe. That's part of the culture here. That perfection, that achieving that perfection of like OCD level of safe. We're going to run smoothly.
Like the guy's the young men's president of the local ward. He's going to make
also
sure there's no follies happening on his watch. It's like, dude, listen.
Just so serious. And I understand why. It's just,
I want protection. Because if any shit happens, you want protection. But there's police there, and they're hanging out in the back. You know, I appreciate the police. Police weren't walking around the crowd.
Police, SWAT.
They're cool, dude. They hang back.
There were a lot of beefy
They're chilling
men
out.
there.
I think cops are cool, dude. I think they've been through so much shit. They're like, yeah, someone smoked weed.
Here in Utah, they just look like they look like they're just big old corn-fed country boys, but also very patriotic, very military.
Isn't that what you want, though? Things go wrong.
Beefy, so much beef was happening last night. A lot.
Well, so anyway, the venue's wrong though. Let's just say that right off the bat. Reggae Rise Up needs to terminate that relationship.
Dear Reggae Rise Up.
Dear Reggae Rise Up.
You need to fucking terminate
like saying,
Rio Tinto.
It's like it felt like reggae meets the
Rio
ultimate.
Tinto. They stink like a pinto. Bean.
That was so dumb, but so clever. But dumb. No, but here's the thing.
That's number one. Because listen to me. Reggae Rise Up. Listen to me. Reggae Rise Up Utah. Listen to me. We're not going to buy the Revolution tickets for August. Here's what we are going to do.
Yes, tell your plan. I fucking love this.
Here's what we are going to do, Reggae Rise Up Utah.
Tell the story.
Well, for me?
Yeah, for you too.
That'd be great.
Go ahead, tell the whole thing about where we're sitting, what we're bringing.
Oh, yeah, because it's just a salacious story. No, but here's the deal with Rio Tinto Stadium, or with their venue that's outside of the stadium. You don't have to pay to get in to enjoy the live concert. You can sit on the street, which is what we're going to do for Revolution in August, because it's another, 2 tickets. By the time you're done, it's at least $110. Okay, well, I'm going to save that $110, Reggae Rise Up, because your fucking venue bites ass, and so does all your beefiness with all those militant SWAT team dudes. Just, oh God, don't get me started. Yeah. We're sitting outside on the street. Where we're gonna sit our asses on whatever the fuck chairs we want to. Public street. Because you can hear it perfectly. Shut it down. Yeah, you can hear it perfectly. You can damn near see what's going on.
You don't even have to go in.
No. And we're gonna drink our drinks or whatever the fuck we bring, and without any rules.
None. I'll have a goddamn cooler with
so
lettuce.
So that's $110.
Tacos.
You're losing. Here's my letter. I'm typing to the president of the company, Mr. Reggae Rise Up Utah.
Fuck off. I've seen him 20 times. I've seen him 21
because
on the street.
You need to ditch Rio Tinto Stadium.
God.
It's so...
I feel like we're being bratty at this point.
Possibly.
We could be. It was just a terrible night.
Yeah, okay, but here's something else.
Other than the band.
If I can't vent frustration
we love Reggae Rise Up,
to you
in our little
we
nest
love
Reggae
of
Rise
trust,
Up, the organization.
Then if not you, who? You need to have someone to vent to.
Right, you and I can be catty to each other.
There's too much with you. You should especially know about this, about bottling up all those
I do.
grievances. So much bottling up is happening.
I find it easier than dealing with it.
So here we are talking. Is what we're doing. This is therapeutic.
So, okay, we've made the point. We can stop.
You just made another noise.
I did because I just had a drink of your Sprite.
All right, so basically, Dirty Heads was way better than
Dirty Heads. I'm
going
to give it to Dirty Heads. Not that I have to. They don't give a shit. They're doing fine.
We almost left.
But here's the deal.
I've seen. Bad mood.
Okay, I know you were. During Soja, you had walked to the gate and said, we're going to go. And I thought, I don't want to make a stance in a fight any more than we've already had. So I said, okay, let's go then. But I said, but inside I'm like, she's not really going to want to leave. So I kind of tried to go with you where you wanted to stand in the shade for a second and think about it. And I said, yeah, let's do that. Because she's not going to want to go. So we sat out on the wall, met some nice people that we talked to. We sat on the wall.
Some
good dudes.
It's nice to talk to
anyway,
strangers.
Dirty Heads, we've seen a couple times, and I've listened to their stuff. And, for me, it just never quite grabbed me. But I'm going to tell you something. I heard them a few weeks ago at Cali Roots, briefly, as we were walking by, because we were trying to get somewhere else to set up to see someone that we wanted to see. So it wasn't a matter of that we didn't want to see them. We had other things to go to. So we heard them going by, and I thought, man, they sounded pretty fucking good. Well, last night, they sounded really good. Like, I'm surprised how much I thought. Number one, they have a cracking, slamming drummer.
I bought those tickets, aren't you?
Shit. That kid hits hard and with groove and with good feel all night long. I noticed at the end it wasn't as crisp. But that takes time. Because but you think I do it tritely.
No,
it's not. It's that I do detect it. I know it.
But
and
you're
it's
being
hard
defensive
to do.
right now, and I'm trying to give you a compliment.
Oh, I know, but it sounded kind of facetious.
Well, why don't you check with me first before you put your thoughts into my mouth? You're a
bigger jerk than you led on to be. So I know you. Sometimes you like to bust my balls. That's fine.
Well, that's called keeping up with you.
Right, exactly.
That's called survival.
So he hits all night though. But I did notice by about a little before the encore, I'm like, he's letting off a little. It's hard to do that, dude. It's hard to bring that kind of power. But at the beginning, goddamn, he was killing it. But they do this interesting mix. The key guy is great. He really adds the atmospheric, really the melody stuff. I love how understated their guitar was, which is one of the singers, I believe. I think he's one of the main. This is terrible. I don't know much about him, and I apologize. But he plays guitar, and it's good, right? And it's good, but it's understated for sure, which is good. They have horns. Then they have a bass player that jumps in every once in a while. Then he plays keys, which I'm not as much a fan. I'm like a full-time bass player, but I couldn't tell what I was saying by that point. But the point is, they were really slamming. They were good. And they rap. So it's a rap thing, right? So should we play some of that? I don't know. We should probably look some up.
Well, they just put
what
out
did
a
you
song
think?
the other
you
day.
talk shit.
It's
You're
a remake.
Fan.
Do you like their remake? What are your thoughts about the remake?
I thought so.
Just
They did Joe Walsh, man.
Just a couple days ago.
I thought it was good. We're gonna look it up. Here, I'm gonna do it. So, Life's Been Good by Joe Walsh. Let's play this, dude. This is really good. Oh wait. Oh, we're still doing a roll. Hold on.
Tribal Seeds, but I love. It's like music to my ears when I hear that. I love. I did not appreciate.
So this is Joe Walsh. Life's Been Good. Done it kind of reggae. It's fun. Check this out. Yeah. It was good last night. Change some of the words a little.
My manager, he comes take care of it all. Yeah, life's been good to me.
So, you know, it's not a total cover. It's got its own thing, but it's... Dude, their vocal on this was good. How they do that harmony through the whole verse. It was fucking good. Dude, I'm just telling you, I was surprised at how good Dirty Heads was.
I had gone back.
But let me round out mine and then you.
Sure.
No, just because I'm on track of saying how much I loved it. I know. But the whole rapping the whole time and kind of not a break from like a more musical type presentation vocally for me it gets to me after a while and I'm like, okay, that's just my only thing. So I guess what I'm saying, it's just not totally my thing what they do, but it was fucking good, dude. Like they are legit. They are a legit band that people should see. And if you're really into the rap thing, you're gonna like this band. And if you're really into rap and reggae, which is this person that you had talked to.
I know. I met this cool lady.
Yeah.
And she had blonde hair, and she was with her sister, and I think her boyfriend or husband, I think it was her husband.
Yeah, was there.
And it wasn't the original sister that was going to go with her. Anyway, we like totally became BFFs, and I would like to actually run into her again.
You're not going to, but you should have been.
Another concert.
Yeah.
It's Kismet. It will happen.
What's her name? Kismet?
Oh, we have to look it up. Kismet is Kismet.
Oh. Anyway.
So yeah, we met some
but she was into reggae and rap.
Oh yeah,
and she liked the mix. That's why she likes Dirty Heads.
Yeah, and also it's kind of I think me growing up in California for a lot of years, I think there's still part of me that's like the Santa Cruz, you know, boardwalky, beachy.
Yeah.
You know, maybe there's some of that draws me into it because of my years in California.
Well, they had some song go viral too, right?
Yeah. Dirty Heads? Oh, no. Yes.
Yeah, I get the thing from you growing up in California and kind of understanding where they're...
I don't like their names,
that
though.
West Coast coming from that kind of laid back, having fun at the beach, surfing, blah, blah, blah. Like, I get that.
But
yeah,
like this
totally.
is so, I love this. But you kind of always talk about this, so. But it. I mean, I don't love all of it, but.
Yeah, they did a couple that I was like, I don't know, that's their wheelhouse. But man, I'm telling you, dude. Let me tell you something. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm not being negative about them at all. But I am saying it's not totally my thing, but they are fucking good, dude. That was a slamming show. Good for them. No, good for them.
No emergencies happened other than they had to take someone out in stretcher. Yeah. No, the beefy SWAT team.
Dude, the cop was arguing with the EMT person. They, I guess, had a disagreement about what bringing a stretcher in should be. But anyway.
But they did their jobs.
Yeah, it was good.
Their rotations through the crowd. They were on a cycle. They were doing
the two big dudes that wanted to take someone out looked like they were really
they came
efficiently
around,
through the crowd
every few minutes,
making sure no shit was happening.
Oh yeah, not on their watch.
Oh my god, relax, dude.
It's just like stop and listen to the words.
But anyway, bottom line is, hey, reggae rise up, boom, cut ties with Rio Tinto. Fuck that. Have it in a street before you do that. Absolutely. Have it downtown by the library.
We're gonna start one we're gonna start competing with you, and we're gonna start our own on
We'll help.
farm.
What do we need to do?
We're putting out the word. Do you have a farm in or around the Salt Lake City
Valley
area?
We don't care. And we'll
reggae on the farm.
We'll run a GoFundMe where we fund
Wasatch
the whole thing
Farms,
by the security, by the police, by the the insurance that's needed to have people on the property. We'll figure it out, man. Shit. Screw this.
We're gonna run it like the olden days.
Reggae needs to be independent, dude. Listen, everything that drew me to reggae, which is, and we've gone like 50
bring
minutes.
a basket of fried chicken.
Everything that drew us to reggae, which was for me
soda pop,
kind of the homegrown do-it-yourself kind of figuring it
Wildflower
out,
Meadows.
second-generation musicians from the reggae genre. We're not far away from the beginning of it all. It's that kind of thing.
We're gonna have a Woodstock reggae festival. Is what it's
I
gonna
think
be
so.
basically. Not, I mean,
think so.
but like
A
all
big
the like
fucking
idyllic,
festival.
meadows. There's meadows that have grown full of just cosmos
Hippies
and
taking baths in the
dahlias
river.
and Queen Anne's lace and just like wildflowers everywhere.
That sounds
So that for this exact festival, so it's got to be at the end of June. When the wildflowers are at the peak into July,
Yeah. Well, they did Reggae Rise up here.
And they'll be grown just for the festival. Wasatch Farms Reggae or whatever we name it,
Yeah, I think so.
And they'll be it'll be very
Wasatch
farmy.
Farms, that's nice.
Yeah. Lots of Daisy Dukes. You'll see lots of those. You'll see. Oh, we saw a cowboy last night, didn't we? That was
There was
quite
a cowboy
diverse
that looked
crowd.
like he could chop wood without a shirt on, and I was like, dude, what about that guy? And you were like, oh yeah, I can see that.
Oh my god!
But he had
Look at
on
his
the
boots.
brush popper jeans or whatever.
Oh, his
they
jeans
are,
were
over his boots.
Full, they were pressed. He had pressed jeans
but
with
kind
a
of
line
loose
in the
and
front.
over his boots.
Big old belt buckle and
Big
big old
beard.
cowboy
You were
boots
like,
and
God.
stocky.
Oh,
and
he had
big
a
old
belt.
cowboy hat
He had a
fancy
belt. He had a belt that
woven.
was stitched that had like a name. I said, "Hey, I could see you dating a third guy that's like got a belt stitched, and you like to touch his belt and talk about what he had a stitch on his next one."
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not so much into like the.
It kind of hit me at the moment.
You don't know. Well,
I don't mean like
okay, I can go with your cowboy fantasy. I can go
It's
there
not
with
a
you.
fantasy. I was just
Well, it
saying.
can
What
be.
about
You
that
can
guy?
make
You were
it.
like, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I was wondering why he didn't look like the
Reggae type.
reggae type.
Dirty
He was
heads.
very hardcore
Very
cowboy
hardcore
top. Cowboy type.
Like he just ran the North.
There was
Parade.
there were lionesses there.
Yeah, there were the ladies were all dressed up.
There were Park City Fat Boys.
This
were definitely some interesting folks.
Afoot.
There were quite just an array of people and
Utah people.
looks and.
Do you know?
I mean, minus the skin color was mostly the same unless you were like
Well.
Pacific Islander or.
Yeah, the two guys we met were really cool with Tongans, man.
Leilani Wolfgram's
Yeah, one of Leilani's cousins, yeah.
and he couldn't believe I knew
Who
Leilani
Leilani Wolfgram was.
Leilani, and I
yeah,
showed him the
what
song
song?
that I love that she sings, "Love Is Ours." It's so, it's so private.
Well, listen.
Sensual. Leilani Wolfgram. Oh, because he was informing us that Leilani is the girlfriend of Jacob Hempel of Soja, who's playing.
Oh, it is?
And
That's
so I'm like,
right.
I thought I'd heard that, but who knows what's happening when, I don't know. But
Because they did change the world together. Okay.
yes.
So, anyway, that was the show
Soja
last
was-
night. But the
yeah,
bottom line
Soja
is
was
we
okay,
got to
but-
throw Rio Tinto to the curb. Or they've
Yeah.
got to get current and say, look,
Yeah.
we got to know our crowd.
Absolutely.
This
and
in the crowd, we gotta act
that's
so
our number one
authoritative.
message. That's our number one message. Salt Lake is a pretty good reggae scene. I mean, Ayaterra always comes here. You've
Love that.
I mean, we had Heber. We had
Well-
Heber Rise Up. I mean, I know that's,
But-
screwed us on that. Where we're still like trying to wrap our heads
they
around
went to
that.
Vegas. They went to Vegas.
Okay.
And now they're going to like.
Okay, Vegas is okay, but it's like all concrete. It's just like, we want the mountains, which is what we're going to do. We're going to create
Yeah,
this
Vegas
company,
was a little
and it's
Vegas-y.
going to compete with Reggae Rising.
feels-
We're going to do it in the farm. Oh, it's fucking bedtime.
I feel
isn't
like
it? You're yawning.
I feel like they're going corporate, which is not the way to go. I feel like they're being lured to the dark side. But anyway, so check this out. So we haven't done one of these since we went to Cali Roots. We went to Cali Roots, which is in Monterey,
Yeah, we're gonna talk
beautiful
about
area
this
of
too.
California. Well, I think we ought to shove it in.
Yeah.
And you hit the highlights.
Okay. So now we're transitioning
Back
from
to a
talking
month ago.
about Rio Tinto
Yeah,
last
fuck Rio Tinto. That's
night,
over.
June
We've already said what we think.
28th,
I hope Rio Tinto,
2022.
any executive, we're going to send this to somebody.
Oh
You got to
my
listen to this. You
God.
guys, you're out of touch, man. You're out of touch.
control.
You're coming off like this corporate group that's going to run the little people. It's really shitty. Anyway,
Blah.
Cali Roots about a month ago in May.
Monterey.
Yeah, Monterey.
Oh, we felt that ocean breeze.
Oh my God! But we never really stopped because it was late in early up, late in, early up, late leaving, and so we kind of never
Memorial Day weekend
saw it because it was foggy when we drove by. We saw some water. We saw water. We saw the Pacific enough that it hit your soul a little.
That's a different vacay. We'll hit that in a couple months.
But Cali Roots is the big festival, music festival, and it's generally around reggae, but they have other people
There's
too.
Cali Vibes or One Love that was down Long Beach.
Well, okay, but that's another festival, and that's huge. That's really big, and it's pretty much just reggae. This one, Cali Roots, a little more. They include, like this year they had Ice Cube,
Jones,
which is cool. Duran Jones, and a lot of good people, man, that aren't in the reggae genre. But we've been to it in 2018, 19, 18, one of those.
Yeah. And then we missed Tash.
And it felt great. It felt like you could get up to everybody and see the show. Now, Revolution got pretty packed at the first Cali Roots we went to. But this one about a month ago, I felt like there's a lot of people. Oversold. Holy
everyone
shit.
knows it. Everyone knows it.
So get this. So let's just hit this. The highlights were what? We saw Duran Jones, The Indications. They're a great band.
Yeah,
they're good every time you see them.
Sunday morning is perfect.
Ayaterra's a great band. Every time you see them, they're going to bring the energy. Whether you like every song they do or not, doesn't matter. They bring the energy, and they bring the show, and they're great.
And I want to say Stick Figure, but it was in the bowl, so...
We didn't see it as intimately as we saw it before. We've already talked about Stick.
Well,
that was our last podcast with Stick Figure.
Yeah, we saw them
how
in
much
Salt
better
Lake
they are. Yeah, we already... Yeah.
Before, so thank goodness.
Yeah, you're right. It was a little different, but they were good there. We could hear them. The other highlights were the movement was great. We set up to see them. They were during the day. Dub Inc. was good, and I'm going to admit, since then, I have not done one iota of research, but it is in my mind to say we've got to discover who Dub Inc. is.
We did.
Because they're from, like, France or Italy.
Yeah, it's European.
They're European.
One is a really growly, low, and he talks.
Vocal.
He's the one that kind of does
kind of raps
spoken.
In this cool fucking voice.
Yeah.
Am I talking too much?
No, I'm just getting a little lightheaded.
You're drinking too much.
A little lightheaded.
I'm trying to pour you this Diet Sprite in the vodka.
An ice water.
So, Dub Inc. was great. Sensi Trails did good, but they're... Okay. So, but the big one was, here's the big fail of the weekend for Cali Roots.
Yeah.
We went all 3 days. The movement was great. We enjoy them every time we see them. But here's the deal. We were dying to see Damian Marley because I blew it and we didn't get tickets to when we could have saw him. And we didn't because I was like,
couldn't have saw him, couldn't have seen him.
We could have seen him and we didn't. So Cali Roots was our next shot to see if we were there. The problem is the leading lineup to Damian Marley headlining on the last night of Cali Roots was Sublime, which went into Ice Cube, which went in to Damian Marley. Well, if anyone's familiar with the Bowl, which is the main stage at Cali Roots, even for Sublime, you were in the very narrowest back where you're not going to be able to be in the back anymore. You're going to be outside the venue because it's full. You literally cannot get in.
But you can't see.
You literally can't. Yeah, you can't see because you'll be outside
then you can't even get in the bowl. The bowl got full.
No, you can't get in the bowl. That was for Sublime, and then for Ice Cube, it was even worse.
But there was someone good on the other stage, though. So you couldn't go back and forth.
It was. I think that was when Dub Inc. and then there was somebody else, and I forget who we were kind of watching. It was Hyrie. Yes, it was. Mm-hmm. And that distracted us from getting over to the bowl. But you heard Sublime, what'd you think?
And then there was
with Rome. What'd you think of Sublime with Rome? You heard him briefly.
Oh, I don't. It's a little fuzzy.
Right. There you go.
It's fuzzy for sure. For sure, it's fuzzy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say I make my adult decisions on beverages that I drink. That, yeah, I make mistakes because I'm learning it now at this late stage of life.
Yeah.
So there might be some times when I overdo it, or it's like the memories.
Are you saying tonight, or are you saying there at the?
No, at Cali Roots. Like I don't
Cali
remember
Roots.
Sublime very much.
Yeah, so Sublime was, I don't know. I mean, I know they started the whole mix of the reggae and the whatever people want to attribute it to. Like I get it, but I don't know. I just don't think Rome is. Yeah.
What else? Who else? Cali Roots.
I was asking you because that's
Trevor
who everyone
Hall.
we listen to attributes this thing.
Trevor Hall. But let me tell you something.
Trevor Hall wasn't there. We didn't even see Trevor Hall.
You've got to be kidding me.
Did we?
Oh no.
We saw Trevor Hall at Cali Roots?
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember that. I really don't.
Well, there's your fuzzy moment.
I guess so.
He was in the bowl.
Okay.
We weren't far, but we weren't close.
I don't remember. I gotta be honest.
It wasn't like
Totally don't
kind
remember.
Of far close, but it was
far close.
I don't know, a third of the way.
Fuck close.
It
What's
wasn't
far
really,
close?
It wasn't intimate.
We
for
groundhogged.
Sure. It wasn't.
That's where you pop up and just see what's happening and leave. You groundhogging. I'm not staying. Not trying to make a permanent spot, bitches. I'm just popping in. Groundhogging.
We're not staying to the headliner.
Yeah, that's what we came
We're
up
not
with.
staying to the headliner.
We came up with that term at Cali
We're gonna
Roots.
hit the vibe stage,
And then come back. We're going to groundhog it.
and then we're gonna hit the
just,
water
You
station.
just pop up, see what's happening, and leave.
And then we're going to hit the bowl, but really it's the very back of the bowl.
Well, yeah, so 3 before Damian Marley, 2 before, it was already packed all the way to the back. So by the time Damian Marley came on, we were screwed. There was no getting close. You were just outside.
Yeah.
And then I think
You
we
could have been
lost
out
the
the
will.
street.
We lost the will because we were there in the morning to stay.
Who was in the morning on Sunday?
So this whole build-up to, hey, we're going to finally see Damian
article?
Marley. Yeah, we're going to finally see Damian. Melted in 2 seconds when I went. It's full and it's late. I'm fucking out of here. I'm going to Denny's and overeating.
2 words. Shit and show.
2 words. Overeat.
Or just
I'm an overeater and I needed to eat. Fuck Damian.
It's
He
just
was
another
good,
fail.
though.
It's just
I
another
can't wait
fail
to
in
see
our
him
book.
again.
It's just another fail in our book.
We heard him though.
We tried. It was a fail. It's just another failure on the timeline.
Put it on us.
The chronological timeline.
But-
this is definitely one of those
But
entries.
I do
Cali
feel
Roots 2020,
it was too
22.
packed. It was too crowded, dude. That's too many tickets. Oh, anyway. What else did we do? So that's our Cali Roots thing. Cali Roots is fun.
But that
I don't know that we're going to do it.
hat was worth it. Let me just tell you.
You bought a hemp hat that's nice.
It was $68 and it was worth every penny.
Yeah, you wear it all the time. You look good in it. What else did we do that's fun? We went to see we went to what is your emotional temple, if you will.
We did.
Which is which is Red Rocks.
Yes.
The amphitheater
23rd
in Colorado.
of June.
But also with the light show and the sonic emotion that is for you, Seven Lions.
Blastoise opened. Blastoise.
So we did do that after Red Rocks.
Then Jason Ross.
Yes, he was good.
Then Seven Lions.
Yep, then Seven Lions, which
23rd of June.
he's always great.
Magical night.
That's just a great show.
This time we had a place to stay at night, unlike last summer when
we got a place where you bang a hooker for 3 hours and pay for that. If you nut early, you don't get a discount. You're just gonna have to wait it out.
That was last summer.
Yeah, right.
And we learned, so we had a place to stay. That was nice.
No, it wasn't.
But oh my Lord.
Seven Lions.
Are we going to go into Red Rocks?
We can never go to Red Rocks again. We have officially hit an age where you
gonna hit
go,
the
Red
Gorge.
Rocks is a fucking That's a
unicorn. We've chosen the gorge next to ride next summer, but now I'm worried there's stairs in the gorge.
Washington State.
Yeah, you're still driving. You're driving 7.5 hours to Red Rocks.
Oh, I would go to the gorge. That's not a problem. Yeah, because Red Rocks, I made the mistake of thinking, okay, we normally pork at the hotel, but we're going to do it in the parking lot tonight.
You've been porking a lot lately. Solo. That's hot.
It's clean.
That's hot.
No, here's what I'm saying. I'm just kidding. I'm not even agreeing.
TMI.
I'm just joking. Listen, here's the deal. Red Rocks has a north side and a south side parking because it's built into the rocks, literally in Colorado, in these red fucking rocks. I mean, it's really what it says.
I think everyone knows what Red Rocks is.
Okay, fine. Fuck off. Well, a lot of East Coasters are like, oh, what are you talking about?
No, I think they know too.
Right,
but thanks for the background knowledge. Literally set up the story.
I thought, well, we'll go to the south side.
The north side was full because we fucked up over getting there.
Oh, fuck off. We missed the turn again. Don't even go into it. If you listen to the last podcast,
I'm going to pass out by laughing because it's so embarrassing.
Just forget it. Just start at Red Rocks. So we get there, and I think, the north side's full. We'll go to the south side. That's fine. We've parked there before. I don't think it's a big deal. Let me just tell you, it's about a 1,300 incline.
There's a south one, there's a south two.
It's a 1,300-foot incline from the parking lot
380
to even begin to see the show. So if you have any kind of ailment, as in like you're just fat or you don't work out, you're fucked.
You're not ADA quite.
No, I can't quite get a
But on this particular night, after the back went, the pulled muscle happened.
You pulled a muscle, and we were fresh on. We're still in that. That's how long
I did some high kicking during a game of bowling with you and the sun.
And you pulled your back.
And my high kicks must have triggered something in the muscular area of my gluteal region.
Well, I think we banged that night too. We probably banged. You probably put your butt up so you hurt yourself. I don't know, but it was between the kick and the ass raise that hurt. But it did. So we went to Red Rocks injured.
Don't make me pass out.
So we went to Red Rocks injured, and I had to push you up the hill and up the stairs, and I'm telling you, I was fucked by the end of the night, dude. But I was okay. Do you know what? I surprisingly felt fine, because you said your calves are still sore from Red Rocks. Mine are not. Mine were fine.
Handrail.
Yeah. You did. Well, so did I.
Time.
Listen, you and I both did, but I felt better than you did.
God.
Yeah, I was okay.
The handrail was everything.
But
we held to that rod.
But here's the deal. Here's what was funny. Was we get up to the venue of Red Rocks to where you can actually see the stage. Then there's stairs going all the way up in the amphitheater to get to one of the many of rows that go upward.
And it had opened an hour and a half before.
And we got there, and I saw a minor opening.
Yes.
Next to a guy.
You were like...
with his daughter. And I went over to him and said, bro, listen. I'm not trying to play you. I'm telling you, I'm an older guy and my wife, we can't go any higher. Would it be cool if we took no space than we need to sit right here? And he goes, fuck yeah, dude. And he moved over for us. And we got a spot, what? We were out of the VIP section by 3 rows?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like close.
I mean, it was on the side.
Yeah, a little on the side, but it gives an angle.
I think he was there with his wife and his daughter or something. They were so nice. I just smiled at them the whole night.
Listen, when
I'm sending good vibes right now to that family.
Totally. When you say the side, you have to be truly at the side. This was not the side. There's no side at Red Rocks. It's at an angle. But you still have a great seat. They're all good seats. Anyway, so we got this spot where we have to do the stairs, but...
No, and we got
7 lines was great.
We were so late at for being so late.
Yeah.
Doors had opened like an hour and a half earlier.
We were so. And what was funny was the whole time we were planning before the night before, if we get there at 3, we might get in line, we might not. Well, it's like we got there at 6.
Yeah, it was a self-fulfilling prophecy for sure.
And we fucked up the whole thing.
Yep, self-fulfilling. It did. It happened.
I guess what we're doing is going crazy and recording it.
We're having a lot of fuck-ups.
We're just recording our mental lapses.
Yeah, our mental collapse is happening in front of these microphones. So if you want to watch how a bunch of a couple Gen Xers who were brought up in a religious dogmatic cult,
how we get fucked in
how
late
we
life.
slowly go insane during our midlife
This is your
crisis.
Show. This is what you listen to.
Where you're going to land is right here in the basement studios of Cliche International.
But mixed in with some of that is some truth here or there.
There's some hope. There's some hope. There's some bright spots.
But Seven Lions was great.
Seven Lions
Red
hits
Rocks.
all of my G spots continually.
But surprisingly, boy, you talked up the whole day
all
about,
night.
man, we get to that hotel, you were going to get good sex tonight. We got there, it was a snooze fest. Daddy was going solo or just waiting till morn.
It wasn't, it was a motel, let's be honest.
It was a little like I'm sleeping on someone else's pubics. No doubt. I don't know if these curlies are mine, yours, or his. I have no idea. His, some former vagrant.
It felt like we were on cardboard boxes.
A little hard to get the rhythm going on that. But anywho, I think in the morning we did fuck around. Anyway,
well, you got so desperate.
Somebody blew somewhere. I don't know. It was fun.
Yes.
But we got breakfast and got the fuck out of Morrison.
Yeah, so Seven Lions definitely. Now listen to me. Listen to me. I realize at this point, like I've got to go into this. I've got to be. Seven Lions, you are my jam for sure.
Dude, every opener he had was good too.
Yes, Blastoise,
Jason Ross, they were good. Shit.
Very high quality. Now,
for EDM, man. Fuck.
Let's talk about the visuals in Seven Lions. First of all, amazing.
Yeah.
All visuals are amazing.
He does the. Should I put some? Are we allowed to? We're probably.
I don't.
He's probably one of these
licensed. Neither you nor I know the
you
rules.
You shan't
so
play my music on your stupid.
You might as well just
podcast.
claim
no
ignorance and say sorry, I didn't know, my bad.
Yeah, but Facebook will mute it. Like we're muting you.
So they hit all of my G spots for sure, and they do that in their visuals because they're very sensual. Lots of dreamy, fantasies, like very Erica-esque. Like if you're into porn, classy porn, classy,
not New Jersey,
Erica-esque. Then they're like these fantasy scenarios that he presents with beautiful people.
Women on the rocks in Ireland with the ocean breaking, and they have like a white, a white shawl on with red hair.
Absolutely, so dreamy and fantasy-oriented, like science fiction-y kind of, but tender. But I realized that yes, like if we were doing a Christopher Guest mockumentary about EDM, which someone should do, by the way, it would be hilarious and so great, so great. It could be so great and so. It could make everyone go, oh my gosh, yes. It could
because
be
like he lives in an open thruple, right? He has two ladies that they all are in a relationship.
My God, I'm instantly
so
melting. I'm instantly melting. Like I want my clitoris.
Stop. All right, keep it clean, bro.
No, I'm not going to. That's not who I am. I'm an older lady. For sure, that's still very sexually active.
Yeah, and we do it. So stop.
Even though our backs might hurt the next day. But this makes me melt. This causes me to melt. Right here. But I realize you could make a mockumentary about
his life.
EDM and Seven Lions.
Everyday goings on.
I mean, like, they're just these
I think you
theatrical scenarios. There was even like a man scenario this time. Normally it's just the women scenario with the sensual, sexy woman and meeting her like forever, Prince Charming. But this time it was like a man grappling with like his alter ego or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanna go to 11 on this song right here. Oh yeah, take me there, Jeff Montalvo.
That's his name. Seth.
Take me there, Emma. Courtney.
Yeah, and it's a good light show.
Yep, I'm buying into whatever that is.
It kills it, for sure.
Whatever that is you're selling, I'm buying it.
He's always good.
I'm in the Seven Lions cult now, bitches.
Yeah, I totally get it when we're there.
Oh my god.
But my problem is some of the EDM
I want to go
shows.
Lock the doors in our bedroom after hearing that.
After some of the shows at EDM, though, I'm like, these are long. But that one didn't seem like it. That one flowed very well. Anyway.
It did. I really thought it did.
It's good. So Seven Lions was great. That's another recommendation from Mormon tomorrow is Seven Lions. Right? Yeah. He gets our thumbs up.
Yes. His like name brand now is Ophelia for the past I think 4 years.
He's got his own label, signing people.
And so they just did like some behind the scenes little documentary with Jeff and assorted Ophelia people.
Yeah.
To celebrate.
Well,
I love it.
he signs the. I like his artists.
It's very
that he
melodic.
has. Yeah, they're good. Yeah,
it's definitely melodic.
It fills a space for you
I
emotionally,
read about it.
for sure.
Is what it's,
like what's funny is when I'm there, like I can totally get that this is you. It's not me, but it's you.
Oh, I love it.
And that's what makes us a pair.
Supporting.
No. Like I totally get it. I totally get it. Like I do. I get what it does for you. Yeah.
I love that.
And I like it too. It's not that I don't.
You.
It's just that if I'm going to be on an island somewhere, it's not what I'm choosing, but I fucking get it. It's really good. He's always good.
Oh my god, I know. And he bounces around the whole time.
He's so energetic. He burns calories, man. Shit. We were saying he should do an aerobic video set.
Aerobic EDM.
Get in shape with Jeff Montalvo.
Yes. Absolutely.
Busting a sweat with Montalvo.
Absolutely. We could have we could include Jason
and
Ross
he names,
in there.
Well, he gets other people that are behind
all the people he works with.
Like the old workout videos. Anyway, funny, man. Yeah, it was really good.
We have a hard, a challenging, a light version. When you watched aerobics, there were 3 different stages, and you could watch the person that was on the level,
they either did the real bouncy one
level or like the lower energy level. So you could pick
the
and
person
choose.
in the back who's doing just less than everyone, just to keep your heart rate down.
Maybe they're pregnant, or maybe they are recovering from surgery,
or they're just getting into it, saying, "Hey, I got 195 to lose." Yeah, whatever your goal. Yeah.
They're working on their way up to medium.
So I'm not going to step up. I'm just going to step.
The highest challenging one. God, I used to love
aerobics. What else did we see? Seven Lions, Cali Roots, last night's show. We're going to Chris fucking Stapleton tomorrow night at USANA Theater in Salt Lake or Amphitheater.
Your God, Chris Stapleton, tomorrow night. The jizz will be flowing.
No, stop.
The heartstrings will be strong.
Okay.
The heartstrings.
It's not even that.
Will be strong.
You miss. You're gross.
Oh, sorry.
Chris Stapleton says things in a way that
I know.
Men that aren't maybe conventionally like, I get women totally, I get the relationship thing totally. He's that guy. He's that guy that says, hey, I found somebody who pulled me through all this, and I'm going to sing about the shit we went through. And he has a way of saying things that let me know that he's experienced what you feel. He's got a lot of money. He's got a ranch in Franklin, Tennessee. I'm sure that's worth a shit ton.
Nice.
And that's great. It's not about that.
Well
I don't
done.
care. But he understands. He gets it. So we're going to see Chris Stapleton tomorrow night. Fucking good, dude. What a guitar player, too. Oh, my God. Like, just world class.
You're going to hear that. Just that amber.
You know, it hadn't sunk in because I think we had such trauma from last night, from losing my phone, the trauma that was involved. I don't think I've gotten to enjoy the fact that tomorrow night we're going to sit in the grass and hear
Tennessee whiskey.
Chris.
What else? The song.
Do you think Morgan will be with him or no? His wife,
no, but I think
who sings with him.
No,
She only does big cities. Even though they mention Utah in a song, he likes it that much.
Again, this is our biggest issue with Chris Stapleton, is that we need to have Morgan there every time.
Yeah, she
Morgan's
sings, harmonizes with him.
You've got. Listen, you can't punish those people that don't live in these cool areas like Nashville.
Where Justin Timberlake pops in for a couple songs
he's
in
definitely
L.A.
not popping up in Utah.
Yeah, sorry. We don't live in L.A.
Nope. So we were not even going to go because actually Chris Stapleton was on the same night as 7 Light. So we thought we were going to have to miss Chris Stapleton.
Thought we were, and
then
you
it was
rescheduled.
And I just caught
and you happened to grab 2 seat tickets, or 2 lawn tickets. Sitting
Absolutely,
in the lawn.
That's in the budget. That's in the budget.
That's in the budget. Sure. We don't have much else.
Lawn. that's a win for sure. To be able to do lawn is a win. So I'm going to count my blessings there.
And I'm going to sit on we have those little stadium chairs that are like 1 inch off the ground. We have little legs. You can have under 5-inch chairs. So we're going to sit on those with our blanket. You can't bring a cooler in. You got to buy all their shit, of course. But, we'll sneak our stuff in.
So, Joy of My Life.
I just got news for you.
Yeah, well,
Joy of Our Life. You can't play any of his stuff.
Well, but that's the song,
The song that I love was Old Friends. There's an opening line to that that is that caught me tonight, and I'm not going to lie, I kind of uncontrollably...
yes, do tell.
Well,
this was a moment.
You tell. I don't want to tell.
Oh, but I was talking to my sister on the phone.
And I was listening to that song.
Making plans for the 4th of July because...
Yeah, 4th is coming up. Yeah, 4th is coming up. Jesus, dude. God.
Usually I don't have that much fun unless I've...
Yeah, who did you just...
Head.
And that's what you did, because you were gone for about an hour and a half, so I got news. Anyway, Old Friends. Yeah, I already know this. Old Friends. Just shut up, dude. I'm going to play it. I don't even care. Can I play this?
Oh my gosh, read the words to this. Read the words.
Well, it's just the opening paragraph that I
so
understand. As a man who doesn't want to admit things and talk about things, you hide everything.
Oh.
And you're trying not to scream.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he says, well,
Trying not to tell. You don't care what they mean. And you're really feeling fragile.
Feeling fragile.
And you really can't get home.
Can't get home. Where is that home?
And you really feel abandoned.
Absolutely. I know you did.
But you won't be alone.
I know you felt abandoned.
so he,
No. I don't know what to do.
if he doesn't have Morgan here to do this, I'm protesting.
Oh, friend.
Oh, that gives me an instant boner. What was my favorite?
Listen to harmony. Listen.
Oh, friend.
Oh, God, instantly.
She knows just how to do the inflections, too.
Oh, it gets me high.
No, it's old friend.
So,
What was my female boner called? Did we have a name?
that's
We
disgusting.
had a name for it.
It isn't, but
We
it
just
is.
talked about
In
this.
context of people hearing this.
But what did we call it?
Not a cloner. It wasn't that, but it was
No.
female boner.
What was
A
it?
phoner? No. I don't know. We had it. That's why we should write shit down.
No, I've had too much to drink. That's why.
But listen.
I'm gonna blame it on that. You can hear
So,
the ice cubes.
Chris opens a song with saying, it's like when you're making conversation and you're trying not to scream. You're trying not to tell them.
You did that today.
You don't care what they mean. you're really feeling fragile and you really can't get home and you really feel abandoned, but you want to be alone.
Stop there. There's a lot of
friends.
fragility. I know, you're very fragile.
No, it's not that. It's just,
and
he has a way of saying, like,
and
rather than dealing with something, it's just easier if I eat it and make conversation.
But by trying to eat
but you don't understand that. But
bottled up, and that's scary.
But yeah, okay. Anyway, it's good. We're gonna see him tomorrow.
I hope you'll release some of that bottled
I
up.
don't know. We'll see.
I hope you'll open the floodgates.
We'll see.
And you'll become one.
You think I'll have Morgan there? No, maybe not. I'm hopeful this time.
I don't.
We got fucked last time we saw it.
No, I don't set expectations like that because I know it probably won't happen.
Yeah, so let's just go with Chris. Cool.
So I'm going to appreciate that we'll see Chris Stapleton, but should Morgan be traveling? Yes, with him. Absolutely. Bring the kids. Pretty sure you have the means to do that.
Yeah, fly him out. What are you doing?
And we're true fans. And we're missing out because we don't live in a cool place.
Yeah,
we live in Salt Lake City. I'm so sorry. We were Mormon when we moved here. I didn't fucking know.
But we didn't move here for that. Don't make it like that.
I was
totally
Mormon when we moved here. Like I was. No, of course not.
We had to move here. We had circumstances.
Oh my God! I know 2008 hit like financial collapse.
Well, anyway, it'll be fun, and those are our thoughts on the music.
And there's the sweep it under the rug. Yep.
No, it is. These are our thoughts. It is.
But if you're not even willing
we're at an hour and 26.
Absolutely. And we're going to wrap up with the fact that we're going to go see Chris Stapleton tomorrow. We will return and report like Adam, like who did? Mark and Luke and John did Christ
on the
in
Mormon
the temple
front,
video.
we've had a lot to contemplate.
Oh my God, don't even get me started on Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey.
Well, we watched a documentary that was Keep Sweet
Murder Among the
and Pray.
Mormons, or
Murder
there's one about Teal
Mormons.
Swan I want to watch. There's some good
But again, you have to be fair.
Brothers.
All right, you have to be fair and look at things and say, well, what of it is sensationalized and what of it is really, I know, it's all gross, dude, and it's all wrapped into Mormonism. I don't know that I have anything to say, but I have everything to say. I guess
we're getting on a tangent, but I'm just saying we moved here, we were totally Mormons. That's why.
Yeah, we were.
And we were talking about.
We went to the temple and we were.
Absolutely got sealed for time and eternity too.
They have to be sealed to us in case they die in a car wreck. Think about that. How fucking dumb
sacred.
Is that?
Don't not.
There's not an authority that makes it happen. Get real, dude. Anyway.
I don't know, it took us a while to wake up.
The problem is for me, I think on the issue of Mormonism, when I sit down to
woke from Mormonism, dude. Uh-oh. You see what I did there? I used your favorite word. You woke up.
No, but
Mormonism,
but I think though you could see it as I went to a sleep to it. I think I shut it off. I don't think I woke to it. I think I just went, this doesn't provide light in my life because I've done the math in my head and I've thought it through.
Who's your light, baby? Who's your light?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know that I have any. Oh, you? Am I supposed to say you? Yeah, you are. Oh, for sure. But I think
that was a big.
Whatever, dude. It is what it is on the day you ask. But I think for me on Mormonism, I would need people to ask you.
Disney, dude.
Quiet. I think
your favorite thing to say to me is quiet. Even when I already am quiet.
You're right. I don't want to hear what you have to say.
All the leaks are coming out of your boat, baby.
Right. I'll pull all the plug. No, but I think for Mormonism, there's so many facets to it that when I sit down to talk about it, I'm not sure what we're talking about. Like no, I get that. Like I get it. Like it's just bullshit. I get it. But I'm saying if
the Hebrews was written.
I know.
Was written by Oliver Cowdery's
pastor.
Town.
Yeah, like he had access to it. I know. It reads just like it. So here's the
I
deal.
had forgotten that.
My problem is this:
Stuff
is
that on the
I
shelf.
almost need someone to say, "Well, what do you think of this?" or "What do you think of that?" Because I'm not even sure. It's like I have nothing to say, but everything to think about it. Like I could tell you, I'll give you my opinion. I'm just not sure what you want to talk about. It's like
Oh, I know.
it's
there's
all
so much.
there's so many
so much material that we could go into.
pillars of Mormonism that you go, well,
Oh, and then
that's
we're
its
not
own
even
bullshit.
getting into political things. We're not
you know, him
getting into
promising temple blessings that are things that not all members enjoy, but the most worthy members enjoy, were
Did
given
Joseph
because he
Smith
was trying to pay people off and he didn't know what else to do. He didn't have money.
William
So he
Bennett
gave him
as
this
his
shit.
abortionist?
Right. Right, all that stuff.
Did Joseph Smith
Yes.
use William Bennett
I don't know.
for
No, but I really don't know.
one or more abortions with the tools?
There's
that
evidence.
William Bennett
There's
carried
evidence.
around
There's
as a
evidence
doctor.
of that, but I don't know.
Based on what I've researched, yes.
There's evidence, absolutely, but I don't really know. I wasn't there.
So would Joseph Smith
But it's
be
enough to make me
upset
not
at
want
the
to say
overturn
he's a
of Roe v.
prophet.
Wade, or would Joseph Smith?
But it makes me
Be
but it
aghast
makes me
or
enough to
happy.
say, but I'm not going to follow him as a prophet either. And do I think he's a prophet of God, the mouthpiece of this person in the sky? No, I don't.
Listening to those children
But-
in the FLDS
See?
cult led by Warren Jeffs,
Oh
Rue
my
Warren Jeffs,
God.
and then Warren Jeffs, singing primary songs that were catered to the Jeffs. You know, they're
They're
Warren,
cult.
whatever they're called.
They're
Made
fundamentalism
me
of
realize
Mormonism.
how closely related the songs are that we sang.
Normal Mormonism,
That
mainstream Mormonism.
mainstream
sings.
Mormonism sings.
Yeah, it's very
Follow
close.
the
It's very the
prophet,
same thing. Yeah.
follow the
It's worship the people that are here on earth.
Don't go astray. Oh,
That
there
was a
needs
weird-
to be a kick-ass
Yeah.
EDM, like
Primary.
space, whatever sub
Why don't
bass,
we
whatever
do that?
fucking
I drop the
Excision,
beat,
Subtronics,
you
whatever,
drop the melody.
with Follow the Prophet, and it's all mystical and minor, in a minor key, like Rez would do, like someone really like scary.
D minor, the saddest of all keys.
Follow the prophet. In a ghost voice, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Something
definitely some
whispering and some
when you play it backwards.
undertracks.
When you play it backwards,
Yeah,
it
there's
means there's satanic.
It's like Ozzy's song.
Exactly. But it's
Stupid,
EDM,
that never happened.
and it's like heavy bass,
Right, yeah.
and it's scary, and it's almost like
Yeah.
mystical and like evil and. Follow.
Well, we might
Someone
do
needs
that.
to do that.
I think
we need
so.
to get together, Cascade or whoever we can figure out.
Cascade. He's an active
He's
Mormon.
Mormon
I think.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think he's into it, though. I don't want to offend
Hey,
him.
we were Mormon too, Cascade.
Well, but
Listen,
you
we've
don't
got an
want to offend him.
idea.
You may not want to lay it
We're going to go to him and say, we've got an idea, kind of like George Costanza went
to the actor behind at the Jay
Law
Leno
and
show
Order.
or Tonight Show.
When you
I
quote
have an
Seinfeld,
idea.
you already say, I'm an older Gen Xer.
Oh, yeah, we're Seinfeld generation. We're old.
You're in the Gen X
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
You were born in the 70s,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
If you're quoting...
The people that are 25,
Oh my fuck, you're young.
the people that are 30 or under are like, why did Seinfeld ever happen to people above us?
Yeah.
That's all we hear about. Just shut the fuck up about it.
Well,
It's like, well, it was funny.
when your
That's why.
name is not the name of any young people, you realize you're an older generation.
Yeah.
I never
which
thought
is
my
totally-
name would be, but
fuck
it
it,
is.
man.
Fuck
All
it
I know,
I'm
all I
50,
know,
That's the fuck it all. I'll
all
take
I
my fuck it
know,
all pill.
screw Mormonism. Listen, all I know is Rio Tinto is the version of Mormonism for venues. It's a big shit thing. It just needs to be out.
Yeah,
It's not the true venue.
No.
It's not the mouthpiece of
It's
the
not
Lord
the one
here on
true
earth.
venue. For sure. No.
Cut it loose.
And come to us when we get our farm together.
Yeah, we'll help. Fuck it. Yeah, we'll head it up. Okay. Well, that's enough. I think we've caught up on the bullshit.
Probably not. We didn't talk about Tash Sultana at all.
We saw Tash. I knew we saw something.
I thought we were going to be able to finish and go eat something.
We saw Tash Sultana. She didn't have her band. They were stuck in Australia with visa problems. God damn it.
Utah. We were like the third stop on our tour, and her band.
But you know what? She was still great. Just awesome.
Oh, it was an incredible night. It was the most beautiful Utah, blue sky, dry air.
And Sandy Amphitheater.
Nice breeze.
Sandy, Utah Amphitheater
knows
how to do it
right.
right.
See, we're not all negative.
No, we're not. They know how to do it right.
Positive.
Easy in, easy out.
Your baby voice.
When you're in there, you can be nice and no one's walking around.
That reminds me of the baby voice in Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey.
It'd be nice.
There's a huge tie. Nice. But okay, let's pause on the Sandy Amphitheater because it was amazing to see Tash Sultana there.
Yeah, she's great.
Oh, don't fucking yawn on me.
I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm just tired of talking about all this. We saw Tash. She's great. Sultana, everyone see that. Everyone go to her. She's great. What a guitar player. What a singer. What a songwriter. What a performer. It really makes me frustrated. I don't care. I don't have to bend and borrow to everything.
Oh, there's more leaks in the boat right there. More leaks for sure. The boat is
Tash Sultana is so talented that it makes me question going to things like some of the shittier reggae shows. I'm trying to tell these bands, look, dude, there's way better things out there to spend your money on. And this is a competition. You know why? Because American people, the worldwide people, we only have so much money to spend.
The money is being drained.
So I have to go to people that I say, when I go to this show, it's going to be good. And I'm not going there
if I want to bring my collapsible little 18-inch high chair that was allowed at Cali Roots.
All right, but they're not Cali Roots. I understand what that guy was saying.
I don't really care.
Okay. Yeah.
All I'm saying is you don't know.
Yeah.
You're being too black and white. You're being too all or nothing.
Oh,
You're
I
being
agree.
Too hard on for rules.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, sure.
So militant.
Yeah,
it's just militant. So militant.
Very authoritative. Very in control.
Oh my God, yes.
This guy is the hot shot.
Authority on all things secret
all
service.
Things getting in to see your show that you paid money for. You're paying my salary and I'm going to be a fucking jerk about it. Because I can be.
Oh, don't do the whole you pay my salary thing. I hear that as a teacher all the time. Don't fuck that.
You know what, though?
Too easy.
When I buy a ticket to Sultana Amphitheater or to Rio Tinto, we literally do pay the salary. Or the hourly. Or the you're just here tonight to earn $1. I don't give a fuck. I'll use that. That is true in that situation. You wouldn't be here if we weren't here. You would have a band showing up to no people and no one to let in and no one to say you can't bring your chair into.
Yeah, I thought it was a good crowd though. The crowd was really good. I didn't see any problems. Like it was.
Yeah, it was great.
There was room and to dance. I thought there was going to be rain. But there wasn't rain.
The crowd was great.
It was rain close by.
It was fun.
It was a beautiful night.
Let's don't end negative.
A beautiful summer night.
Let's don't end negative.
Utah, I'm so glad I live in the dry. There are some fucking pain in the ass things about living here, but the weather.
The weather's beautiful here, and we were lucky to see the show last night with Dirty Heads, Article, Tribal Seed, Soja.
Oh my God, Cali Roots, Ayaterra did Love and Respect. And it was so great to hear. I don't even
We're
know
going to end on this. Is that okay? Are we done?
Yeah, I am. I'm ready.
Good night.